If you have 4 layers of Asoke, you can achieve this style. If you have 3 layers of Asoke, you can achieve this style that you are seeing on my screen. So this is a 3 layers of Asoke, and then it is 85 inches long. So to begin this style, I'm going to divide this gele into 2 equal parts, like this. Divide it into 2 equal parts. This is 50-50, but we're not going to make use of 50-50, okay? So how do you do it? This is your 50, and this is your 50. So start to form your base from here, all right? I'm going to turn my hand so that I can pleat. After pleating, you place it on your head like this. Remember, it's 50-50, okay? So arrange this part. You see, you arrange this part like this. Arrange it like this. Just bring them down, okay? Bring them down. Okay, all right, then do the same thing. You arrange this one. Don't try to cover any of your pleats. Make sure your pleats are showing. That is the beauty of your gele, the first part. Okay, after you arrange like this, okay, so you are going to drag this one down. Okay, this one should be the longer hand. If you want this side to come here, you are going to drag this one so that by the time we turn, we are going to have that side here. But if you want it this side, you are going to drag like this, not V shape. You are going to drag like this so that you have a longer hand turning this side, okay, and this one will not be the shorter hand. So look at it, I drag. This is a simple trick, okay? I drag, then after dragging, then now arrange this part again. Just pick your pleats gradually. Pick your pleats gradually. Did you see? Then turn it at the back. Just turn. So but when I turn it, see, this hand is now shorter and this hand is now longer. Did you see? This hand is now shorter while this one is now longer. Make it tight, and then just come back and arrange. In case your front is scattered, then you can push it backward a little bit and then arrange. Okay, this way you can tie your head wrap by yourself. So arrange these lines so that they are well laid. Okay, look at it. Arrange them gradually. Okay, after arranging and you are satisfying, okay, just put this one here, then open this hand. Okay, when you open it this way, you see, then this one is coming on top. So arrange it and make it to come on top like this. Okay, then take it up so that I can start from here. When you take it up, drag all these ones down. Okay, look at what I'm doing. Just from this lace, drag them down. They're going to come out very slanty here, so that you can now place this one this way. Did you see? You can still drag. You can still drag. Okay, you can still drag. Look at what I'm doing. You can do this after you watch this video. Make sure you watch it to the end, and also don't forget to share. And then look at it. Just place it. Now, where did this style, that bow started? Let's say it started from here. That means we are going to end our hand here, right? Let's say you want it to start from here. You want it to start from here. Wherever you want it to start from there. So let's place it here. Just to guide your hand, use your office pin, okay? And then secure this first pleat. Take your hand backward, pleat and pin, okay? And pin. So if it's not strong enough, do it again. Just the way I'm doing it now. And then you pin. Please be careful with your head this time around, okay? So look at it. So this is what we are having. This is the one that will form this crown coming this way. So after you bring them forward like this, you start bringing your pleat. Place it on top of that self, on top of each other, okay, like this. If you pick plenty, you will not have a higher crown. But if you don't want it too high, you can pick big. Picking big is picking like this, or you pick tinier. Okay, I hope you are understanding what I'm doing. Okay, this is how you are going to pick your plate till you exhaust your material. Okay, it's very simple. Just watch and learn. Don't forget to share. Okay, just place on top of yourself, bring again, place it here, hold your hand here, and then drag the remaining ones to get to the back. Okay, remember it's 3 layers. If you have 4 layers, it's fine. Okay, and then continue. Bring your plate. Did you see what I'm doing? Keep bringing your plate. Okay, just take your time. Please pardon me if this video is long. I want you to learn it. It's better you learn it like this than, okay? So what I'm doing, I'm just trying to pick and drop. Okay, you pick, you drop, you pick, you drop on top of yourself, and then you are folding the mouth like this. Okay, so look at what you are having. Keep coming gradually like this. Okay, so when you are doing it and you get tired, maybe your hand is paining you, can rest a little bit. Okay, you can rest. So this one, I'm going to pin it at my back. Use your office pin, just pin it somewhere down. You don't want it to be standing up. Okay, so look at these ones that we did. You just align them gradually like this. Okay, just place them on top of themselves. That is how you get it right. Okay, anyone that is hiding, bring it forward. If it's hiding, it's not going to come out fine. Okay, so look at this. You bring this one again forward. You bring it forward. See the way I'm breaking my hand? You bring it forward and then you align, right? You align. So this is the remaining one. You can do it like this or you do it like this. So let's do it this way. Look at it. You just put your hand. This is the last one. So when you take it to the back here, hold it to the back and pin. Okay, if you hold it to the back, you pin. You pin it at the back like this. Just pin. Then you come back and arrange it. Okay, so start from here. Look at our first, second, third. This is how you keep aligning them. All those ones that we pleated, you bring them forward. Did you see? You bring them forward. You bring them forward. Okay. So you arrange. Remember where our distance stop. You get to that place before we can now tie. So I'm being slow so that you can understand what I'm doing. Okay. So look at where I pin. This is where I will stop. Okay. So just arrange it neatly. Okay. You can do this. Just arrange it neatly. You see? You just place them on top of their self. Did you see? Now you have something like this. And then the next thing, hold it this way. Go ahead and use your rubber band. This is my rubber band. Fold. Hey, this rubber band is not strong. So go ahead and use your rubber band. I'm using 2 rubber bands. Fold it like this. Okay. And then you pleat. You secure it. So I'm trying to see where my So I'm going to press my hand down, pack all these ones. See, my hand is pressing here. Pack all these ones. Use your rubber band. Make sure your hand is still pressing on that down. Don't remove your hand. Okay, you can make it double or you leave it like this. Okay, you're just trying to secure that place. Then use office pin to pin this place down. Did you see? Just take one and pin down. Okay, and pin down like this. So you can reverse this one backward. Okay, so you can reverse this one so that you can be able to do this hand. So this hand now, open it this way. So what I will advise here is don't do this, don't recreate this style. So I want to bring this one is hiding. I told you anyone that is hiding, bring it out. So don't try to recreate this one for my beginner students, for my beginners people. Maybe you are still trying to learn how to do gele. Don't try to start forming anything here and then whatever, except you can. If you cannot, this is what you will do. Just roll this part. Okay, you are still going to get it. I can recreate it for you, but I want you to learn this easy way first. Then bring this one down, always press down, then take this one up. Take it at the back of this one, then leave it here. Hold it, use your office pin and pin. Okay, pin like this. Pin, pin again, come down, pin again. Okay, if it's not strong enough for you, you can come back and pin again. So look at this one, pin. Okay, you just pinch this one a little bit, press your hand down and get the other one and pin. So you're just going to be careful in case it touches your skin. You just pull it out a little bit and then you continue. So look at it. So this is what we are going to do. We are going to open this part. We are going to open it the way it favors you. Okay, don't try to do it the other way around. Like for example, this way now, it's not working, so do it this way. So you fold. Okay, I'm coming. Okay, so you fold, because you are trying to get the bow. Make your hand to be centralized. You fold. Okay, look at it. So this one, pass it to this side, or better still, take it from your back. Okay, just use some part of it small like this. Look at what I'm doing. Just open small and then use it to wrap this one. When you wrap, you push it under. Okay, push it under. Then use office pin to secure it. Very, very easy. Okay, use office pin, secure this part also. You just push, look at it, and you are good to go. So we are having our bow. So this one now, just squeeze it at the back. Look at it. Squeeze it at the back and just pin it anywhere. Okay, look at my back. Just pin it anywhere. Okay, just pin. So you are having this bow like this. So I'm going to drag this one, so I want them to be equal. Drag. Okay. So look at it. I just drag this place so that I have equal bow. You can still drag a little bit. Okay. So let me cover this place with office pin. Just put office pin small and press down so it doesn't pull out. So how do you achieve your bow? You know the bow is like it's facing this way. So gradually hold this edge together. So gradually take this one. You ruffle it a little bit. Okay. So use your office pin to pin it down. Pin it down. And pin it down again. Okay, just spin it down. So look at it. So we're going to do this one now. The same thing, you take your hand like this, okay? Because you want this sharp edge. You want this edge to show. So start squeezing. Start squeezing. Start squeezing. Okay? So you press this ones inside. So after you are done, you pin. You pin inside. Make sure you pin it very well. Don't just pin one and leave it. Okay? Pin. Since this one is bigger than this one, so I'm going to squeeze this one a little bit so that they are in the same height. Okay? So I'm going to pin again. I hope it looks exactly like what we are having. So I'm still putting my office pin so that it's well secure. Remember, if you are wearing this tie to party, you don't play with your office pins. Okay? You don't joke with office pin at all. Because you can't afford to be dancing and you'll just pull out from outside. Okay? So make sure you pin properly. So I hope this tutorial is helpful, and I hope you can actually try this by yourself. Okay, if you follow this tutorial from the beginning to the end, you will definitely try this out by yourself. Okay, so our back is covered. You know, this is 3 layers. Let me show you the back. This is the back. Okay, you can just fold, and then you pin, and then you pin. Okay, you see how the back is. So don't worry about your office pin. It is neatly secured. So I hope this tutorial is helpful. So I'm trying to still make this place to bend. Okay, okay, this is the end of our tutorial class. So I hope you learned one or two from this class. So this is how I achieved this style that you are seeing up here in my screen. You can actually recreate this style if you're going to church, party, or one day, anyway, any occasion, you can actually recreate this style. So remember that this is just 3 layers of Asoke. If you want it more height, you can use 4 layers. I think it's okay. All right, so thank you so much for joining, and I would love to see your practicals. Those I love to practice and send to me, I love to see your practical. So thank you so much, and please don't forget to share this video. Please share this video. Thank you so much. Like and comment. I'll see you in my next tutorial. Bye. Bye.